gulls cry high where the black waves rise, and storm clouds gather in iron skies. Far from the smoke of Novigrad's flame, the sea calls out with a daughter's name. For salt on the wind and thunder's teeth, a ship cuts north through foam and night, where old gods sleep beneath cold light. Skellige roars beyond the rain, with cliffs like blades and hearts like flame. A land of songs, of blood, of pride, where men are born with the sea inside. The trail runs cold, the trail runs deep, through waters where the drowned ones sleep. But somewhere past the storm and spray, the swallow passed this savage way. Skellige calls across the sea, through blackened waves and destiny, with war horns crying in the gale, and dead men drinking in the tale. Skellige calls, Skellige sings, of broken crowns and buried kings. The wolf sails on through storm and foam for the child who still must come home. There's mead in halls and grief and stone. A king lies dead, the clans have grown like wolves around a bleeding throne, each one hungry, each alone. The jars speak loud, the fires glow, old songs rise where cold winds blow. But under feast and funeral drum, a darker tide has yet to come. Yennefer waits where the sea winds lash, with raven hair and eyes like ash. Together they hunt through myth and rain, for one more echo of Ciri's name. No city lie, no swamp-born curse can drown the pull that drives him first. Through every island, cave and scar, he follows her like a northern star. Skellige calls across the sea, through blackened waves and destiny, with war horns crying in the gale, and dead men drinking in the tale. Skellige calls, Skellige sings, of broken crowns and buried kings. The wolf sails on through storm and foam for the child who still must come home. The sea remembers every oath, every lover, every ghost, every blade thrown into spray, every son who sailed away. It knows the names of kings who died, it knows where frightened children hide, it knows the weight of fate and blood, and carries both beneath the flood. Black sail, white spray, cold wind, grey day, old crown, dead king, storm voice, clan sing. Roll through thunder storm and foam for the child who still must come home. Hey. Hey. The gulls cry high where the black waves rise, and storm clouds open the iron skies. The wolf steps down where the wild clans be, and Skellige calls across the sea.